Hi guys, this is O-Level Chemistry, paper 11, June 2015, question 31. Iron 3 oxide can be reduced to iron by carbon. Which other element can reduce iron 3 oxide to iron? It should be an element that is more reactive than iron itself. So, out of the given options, copper, lead, magnesium, and silver, we have magnesium, which is above iron. We've got lead, which is below iron. We've got copper, which is below lead, and we've got silver, which is below copper. So, out of these four, only magnesium is more reactive. Lead, copper, and silver are less reactive, making option C the correct option for this question. Question 32. An ammonium salt was added to excess hot aqueous sodium hydroxide. Ammonia gas was evolved. When no more ammonia was evolved, aluminum was added to the solution remaining and more ammonia gas was given off. What was the ammonium salt? Okay, so initially when the ammonia gas was given off, that was ammonium ions reacting with sodium hydroxide producing ammonia. Once that ended, when we added aluminum, that is the test for nitrate. So on addition of aluminum, when ammonia gas is evolved, it means nitrate is present. So the question is, what was the ammonium salt? It was ammonium nitrate. So option A is ammonium chloride, wrong. Option B is ammonium nitrate, correct. Option C is ammonium carbonate, wrong. And option D is ammonium sulfate, wrong. Therefore, the correct option for this question is option B. Question 33. Two esters have the same molecular formula, C3H6O2. What are the names of these two esters? So we can have two carbon atoms present in the acidic portion of the ester and one carbon atom in the alcohol portion, or we could have one carbon atom in the acidic portion of the ester and two carbon atoms in the alcohol portion. So now, in order to name these, so this would be methyl and this would be ethanoate. Methyl ethanoate is option 1, and in the other case it would be ethyl and methanoate. This would be option 2. Ethyl methanol. No, this is option 3, not 2. Option 3 has propanoate written in it. This would be incorrect. We do not have a propanoate, and because we cannot have a carboxylic acid with 3 carbon atoms. And in 4, we've got propyl methanoate. We cannot have an alcohol with 3 carbon atoms, in total 4 in the compound, because the molecular formula says C3. So options 2 and 4 are incorrect. Since options 1 and 3 are correct, B is the correct option for this question. Question 34. Which statement is correct? Carboxylic acids contain the functional group C double bond O single bond. This should be OH. So this statement is incorrect. B. Ethanoic acid will react and fizz when copper is added. Copper is less reactive than hydrogen. It will not react with ethanoic acid. Ethanol will decolorize acidified potassium manganate. Yes, because ethanol will be oxidized to ethanoic acid. And the structure of ethyl ethanoate is given. So this is methyl and this is methanoate. So the structure of methyl methanoate is given, not ethyl ethanoate. Therefore, option C is the correct option for this question. Question 35. When cracked, 1 mole of a compound X produces 1 mole of propene and 1 mole of hydrogen. Okay, so if we add C3H6 and H2, we end up with C3H8, which is propane, and propane is an alkane. Okay, what type of compound is X? It is an alkane, not an alcohol, not an alkene, not a carboxylic acid. Therefore, option B is the correct option for this question. Question 36. Which is the correct definition of isomers? So isomers are compounds having the same molecular formula but different structural arrangements. So let's see. Atoms with the same relative atomic mass and different structures? No, they are compounds. Next, compounds with the same molecular formula and different structures? Yes. Next, compound with the same molecular formula and different structures? Same molecular mass? No, 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 no. It should not have the same molecular mass. Actually, compound with the same molecular mass. This is not the definition. It would have the same molecular mass, but this is not a definition of isomers. Isomers have the same molecular formula and different structural arrangement. Okay, the elements with the same molecular mass and same structures. They are not elements, they are compound. So this makes option B the correct option for this question. Question 37. Which of the following has not been prepared by reacting a carboxylic acid and an alcohol? So, when a carboxylic acid and an alcohol react, they produce an ester. So, we need to find the ester bond in these compounds. The compound without an ester bond would be the correct option. So, in option A, this is the ester bond. In option B, this is the ester bond. In option C, there is no ester bond. And in option D, this is the ester bond. Since we were able to locate ester bonds in option A, B, and D, option C is the correct option for this question because it does not contain any ester bonds. Question 38. Which of these polymers is a protein? So a protein contains carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen atoms. So in option A, we've got carbon, hydrogen, and chlorine. Chlorine is not there in protein, so A is eliminated. In B, we've got carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Nitrogen is missing, so B is eliminated. In option C, we've got carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Again, nitrogen is missing, so C has been eliminated. In option D, we've got carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen present. So all four are present in option D, making D the correct option for this question. Question 39. In the addition polymer polypropene, what is the simplest ratio of carbon atoms to hydrogen atoms? Polypropene. Propene is C double bond C with a CH3 group, a hydrogen here, and a hydrogen here. So, what is the simplest ratio of hydrogen? That would be C3 and H would be H6. So, the simplest ratio would be CH2. So, one carbon atom and two hydrogen atoms. So, that is there in option A, making A the correct option for this question. Question 40. Which statement about vegetable oil and margarine made from it is correct? Both are liquids at room temperature? No. Margarine is a solid. Both occur naturally? No. Margarine is man-made. Margarine has a higher melting point? Yes, because it has a higher MR than the vegetable oil it was produced from. Vegetable oils have fewer carbon-carbon double bonds than margarine. No, it has more carbon-carbon because the carbon-carbon double bonds are overcome in order to form margarine when hydrogen is added to them. Therefore, the correct option for this question is option C.